We have looked at the Zoom settings. You've seen PayPal me. Oh my gosh, we have just gone to town here, and we're in great shape because now it is time for us to engage in our exercise for this session, which is the moving awareness process. And I'm going to demonstrate it with somebody, and I wonder who that is going to be. I see Carlos Casados waving his hand. That's good with me. So I'm going to do this with Carlos. And what I might suggest for the rest of you who are watching is I'm just going to be sitting here talking. You know, there's not much to see here, particularly if you're interested in working on your calibration skills and stuff like that. So what you may want to do is to make sure that that you're watching Carlos. If your screen keeps changing to me whenever I'm talking, and I'm going to be doing most of it, you're not going to get to see Carlos. So if you see a little picture of Carlos at the top of your screen or on the side of your screen or however your screen is configured, and you double click on it, it will actually make Carlos the big picture on your screen. And then you can double click on it later on the little picture later on when you want to turn that feature off, or you can just watch Carlos for the rest of the evening. He won't mind. And by the way, I think it's lovely, Carlos, that I have announced to you that everybody is looking at you. I'm going to unmute your microphone. But yeah, I think it's lovely that I've announced that everybody is looking at you, because I figure that that's one of those things that if you're the least bit, shy, which is not particularly my experience of you anyway, that I'm clicking unmute and it's not taking your microphone off.
How's that?
Oh, weird. Okay, well, the only reason that it's weird is that on my screen it shows your microphone is muted. Now it doesn't. I don't know why. Okay.
Yeah.
In any case, so yeah, if you're the least bit shy or anything, then what you can do is you can realize that everybody is watching you, and that may actually just drive you a little bit deeper inside, a little further inside to that pleasant place where you can, get in touch with yourself. And, that's what we're about anyway. So what I'd like you to do is just go ahead and get comfortable and centered and relaxed. And I've got to ask you a couple questions. And the reason I chose this as an exercise to share with you is that there's an accommodation we need to make to the fact that we're online. I don't know anything about what's going on in the room that Carlos is in the sense that I know that he's in front of a computer monitor. I don't know if it's a desktop or a laptop. That's not really all that important. But I also don't know how far away, how far he can look in front of him before his eyes make contact with a wall. Can you, so why don't you tell me, can you look across the room? Is there distance in front of you, or is the wall right behind your desk?
There's a wall behind my desk, and in front of me there's like maybe about the length of my body, maybe like around 6 feet from where I'm at is another wall.
So if I ask you to look in front of you, like 10 feet in front of you, that would be a little complicated, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it'd be a little too far.
And if you're not sensitive to the fact that you don't know what's going on, you might say stupid things like, what I want you to do is to look at a spot on the wall or a spot in space 10 feet away, and it won't really compute well with your client. So we do want to check. But here's the interesting thing, Carlos, is that as you, if you just take a nice gentle breath and close your eyes, when your eyes are closed, one of the things that I know is you can't you, focus on a spot that's 10 feet in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So just go ahead and focus on that spot that's 10 feet in front of you for a minute, and just let yourself relax and get comfortable and sort of settle into the chair. Because this is an exercise about awareness. And where you place your awareness is the most important thing. So right now you can place your awareness on that place that's 10 feet in front of you. But you could, when you're ready to make a change, move your point of focus to a place that's 5 feet in front of you. And just give me a nod when you've done that. And because there are other people watching and I don't know exactly what it is that you're seeing, and I don't really need to know exactly what it is that you're seeing, I might point out that there are a number of ways that people could do this. He could just have a sense that his eyes are parked on a particular location in space. Or maybe he sees some kind of a little ball of light or a ball of energy, or people do it all kinds of ways. But what I know is that place that he's focusing on, as he thinks about it now, is 5 feet in front of him. And actually, by the way, the muscles in his eyes and everything are doing what they would do if he were looking at a place that was 5 feet in front of him. So now, Carlos, if you're ready, you can move your awareness. You can move that point in space, in fact, to a place that's 2 or 3 inches in front of your physical eyes. And you might even notice a little shift in the energy as you do that, as it comes just a little closer. And that's different than it was before, and that's interesting. And you might compare that to how interesting it can be as you move your point of awareness to a place that's 2 or 3 or 4 inches behind your physical eyes, somewhere in the center of your head. And that's the place there, Carlos, where attention is created. Isn't it nice to know that you can move it wherever you want to? But it's good to keep it there for a while. And as you keep it there, and as you attend to your experience from that place there in the center of your head, you can go ahead and just emanate from that place waves of relaxation, moving down and through your body. Your face, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, relaxing all the way out to your hands, your chest, your abdomen, and all the large and small muscles of your back, just being bathed in that emanating relaxation. It can move through your hips, through your legs, and gradually down into your ankles, through your feet, out to the tips of your toes. And you can be so relaxed and so comfortable, and isn't that a pleasant thing to do? Now, this is a useful way to talk to you or to others about the implications of choosing where you place your awareness. And the therapeutic implications to that are quite significant. Because you know that there are some things in your life that you attend to and some things in your life that you don't attend to. And making the right choices in that regard is a useful thing. And isn't it nice to know that you can choose what to attend to and when? Because that means that right now, for example, you could return your attention to that place in the center of your head, 3 or 4 inches behind your physical eyes. Or you could move it from there to a place 2 or 3 inches in front of your physical eyes. And that's a way to begin to find your way back. Because you can move it from there to a place that's 5 feet in front of you, and notice how the world gets a little bit larger as you tend to emerge a little more into this place. And you can move your attention then to a place that's 10 feet in front of you, just as you did before. And of course, that's using your imagination, because 10 feet in front of you is a kind of complicated thing to do with your eyes open. But when your eyes are closed, it's almost as if they're X-ray eyes. And isn't that nice to know? But when you're ready, of course, you also can return your attention, because it's up to you where it is that you place your awareness, to the things that are going on around you in the room, the computer in front of you, and the activities that are going on here. And when you're ready, You can open your eyes and come all the way back out here and rejoin us. You can take as much time as you like. But I know that you like to be a part of the action as well. And we'll be here for you when you open your eyes and come all the way back out. Don't make me snap my fingers.
Wow, that was nice.
Well, welcome back. Welcome
Thank
back.
you.